To a first-time viewer, the opening scene of Heathers may suggest that the movie centers around ideas of innocence and grace. However, to someone who has already seen the film, they know that this movie is anything but. Heathers tells the story of three egotistical, self-righteous girls who decide to take a nobody named Veronica under their wing. Fed up with the Heathers' tyranny over the school, Veronica and her new boyfriend JD kill Heather Chandler, but cover their tracks by making it look like she committed suicide. This is the first of many murder cover-ups performed by the couple, and eventually, after a thrilling fight in the boiler room of the school, JD himself commits suicide. Heathers is a whirlwind of a movie from beginning to end. Because of this, there are a great deal of cinematic elements to dissect. Color plays a very important role in this film. Each Heather has her own distinct color that she wears throughout the entire movie. Not only are the Heathers seen wearing their individual colors, but everything belonging to them seems to match. For example, Veronica's room is blue, and Heather's locker is red. This persistent use of color is considered a motif. Heathers also uses camera work to convey different power dynamics. In the beginning hall scene, the Heathers are seen looking down on Veronica. Using a point-of-view shot, we see Veronica from the perspective of the girls. Here she looks small and somewhat vulnerable. This angle changes when Heather Chandler dies, and we now have the point of view of Veronica, who is looking down on Heather. The roles are reversed, and the point of view of the camera angle is changed. This helps the audience better understand the sudden shift in power. Next, we must analyze the director's use of mise-en-scène. After Heather's funeral, Kurt and Ram are seen beating up a fellow classmate. By the director's ironic use of mise-en-scène, we see a statue of Jesus behind the boys. This is a somewhat subtle addition, but it serves the purpose of adding humor to an otherwise humorless event. As audience members, we recognize that the director wanted to challenge our perceptions. We want to be upset with what is happening to the boy, but the subtle humor does not allow us to do so.
Told him to slurp shit and die. I put a Norwegian in the boiler room. Masterful.
In this scene with JD's dad, we learn about his bizarre obsession with bombs. During this conversation, JD is not repulsed, but rather intrigued by his father's fascination. This foreshadows JD planting a bomb in the school and his explosive suicide thereafter.
Some days it's great to be alive.
In one of the final scenes of the film, Veronica fights JD to stop the ticking time bomb that will set off the school's thermals and kill everyone inside the building. As the fight is happening, the camera cuts from the suspenseful fight scene to the happy-go-lucky pep assembly happening in the very same building. By using cross-cutting at this moment in the film, it builds audience suspense and allows the audience to sympathize with the students at the assembly. Heathers is not a feel-good movie, nor is it a horror film. Rather, it combines aspects of both genres to create a dark humor that permeates throughout the entire film.
Veronica, you look like hell.
Yeah, I just got back.
Veronica, what are you doing?
Heather, my love, there's a new sheriff in town. Hey, Martha.
So, the next time you are in the mood for watching a romantic comedy, complete with murder and forged suicide pacts, I can assure you that you will find no better film to watch than Heathers.